Well, we lost a great one today. We lost Tom Stoppard, the greatest playwright, in my opinion, in British literature since Shakespeare. I don't think you can find anybody that comes close to this man. He had a mind that was absolutely stunning, period. He worked with philosophy and history and linguistics and literature and physics and science. Can you combine the two? And art and rhetoric. The man was absolutely astounding. His sense of history is phenomenal. For a playwright, he was absolutely able to bring history for the rest of us, to show the absurdities and the complexities and the connections in history that were just absolutely astounding. I've been following his career for 40 years. I first came across him, like most people, with his magnificent magisterial play, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead. I taught that in my classes for years and years and years, and my students loved it. We would get through Hamlet, basically, just to get to that. Although Hamlet, of course, is outrageously brilliant and wonderful and profound and everything you need in a play. But then he took these two meaningless or seemingly meaningless characters out of the play and put them on the stage and showed how the little man, the inconsequential man, the one who was overlooked, but yet given an onerous task that they must fulfill, and then shows the absurdity of how that played out. It is absolutely astounding. This man, Tom Stoppard, really understood how the world impinges on the rest of us. The inconsequential people, the ones that nobody gives a shit about, the ones who are caught up in the madness of the kings and the queens and the presidents and all that bullshit. He showed that in the most profound and meaningful way I've ever seen in my life. He showed how we are the consequences and the words elude me. We're just the guys who are in the play. We're caught up in the chessboard and we don't know what the fuck we're doing. And we're constantly looking for a clue. And we're constantly trying to figure out what our role is. And we're constantly trying to figure out how we can deal with these lunatics who run our lives. This was the play that first lifted my top of my head off and made me realize that Tom Stoppard had it, period. He was on it. He was totally on it. And then he wrote a series of plays after that are absolutely astounding. Arcadia, The Real Thing. I mean, just, there's this one after the other, Hapgood. And then, of course, his movies that he wrote. But the plays, of course, Hamlet would say, the play is the thing. That was the thing. That was his genius. And I swear to you, you need to read or watch as many of his plays as you possibly can, because this guy was it. He was a quintessential 20th century playwright. He had it down. He had it down. He knew exactly who we were, what we were, and what the fuck we were dealing with. Period. This guy's it. Tom Stoppard.